When the coral reef scenes from the Netflix documentary Our Planet went viral, comments like, "So beautiful," and "It's disappearing soon," filled the screen. That same week, an Australian marine biologist sent me an email. "I want a choker. While coral reefs are still here, I want to keep them with me." She had worked on the Great Barrier Reef for 15 years, specializing in coral bleaching research. Before her mother passed away, she left her a box of pearls, big and small, collected by her father during his diving trips when he was young. She said these pearls had been lying in the box for too long, just like the dying corals. Obviously beautiful, yet unseen by anyone. She wanted to turn them into a choker, not a delicate, symmetrical one, but something that grows like a coral reef. I began to understand what she meant by grows. Coral reefs aren't designed. They're formed by countless tiny creatures accumulating and piling up bit by bit, dense in some places, sparse in others. Each part is unique, but together they form an ecosystem. I made the choker's main body from 9 to 25 sterling silver, polishing it to a metallic sheen that resembles seawater glistening in the sun. Then I started arranging the pearls. I concentrated them in the front decorative area, but with an uneven size distribution. Just like the core of a coral reef, medium-sized pearls clustered around the center, while a few small ones were scattered at the edges, like the various creatures living on a reef. Some corals themselves, some sea anemones, some attached shellfish. I carved uneven textures into the silver band. Instead of regular patterns, I mimicked the marks left by waves on sand, undulating, circular lines spreading outward, like time's imprint on coral reefs from the ebb and flow of tides. I worked on the silver surface repeatedly, creating irregular dents and protrusions, making it look as if it had been washed by seawater rather than manually carved. Next, I inlaid small diamond chips on the silver band, not in a straight line, but scattered randomly. I wanted these diamonds to look like light spots on a coral reef when sunlight penetrates the sea surface. Dense in some areas, like bright midday light zones. Sparse in others, like dim light in deep water. These diamonds weren't the focus, they just served as a reminder. There is light here, and there is life. The most unique part was the clasp at the back of the choker. I designed a movable mechanism that made opening and closing the choker extremely smooth, as natural as the ebb and flow of tides. She loved this design, saying, "Coral reefs are also fluid. Every tide brings new things and takes away old ones, but the reef always stays there." When finished, I sent the choker to her and she replied with a video. In the video, she stood by the sea wearing the choker. The setting sun fell on the pearls, and the pearls of different sizes glowed like real coral reefs. The uneven textures on the silver band became more visible in the light, and the diamond chips sparkled like the ripples on the sea surface. She said she would wear this choker on every dive and every coral reef research trip. The pearls my mother left are the ocean of the past, and the corals I study are the ocean of the present. This choker reminds me that no matter how the ocean changes, those beautiful things are worth remembering, protecting and wearing close to my heart. Later, she told me that every time she touched the choker, she could feel the world is still flowing, there is still hope, and there are still chances to change. As she put it, tides ebb, but they also flow back. As long as the reef remains, life will return.